Hi, everyone. I've done things to my audio. It's probably not changed anything, because every time I stream, people are still, it's too quiet. So, don't know what to tell you. I might make fun of you if you comment that it's too quiet on the stream. I might. Just for my own personal benefit. I probably won't. Wow, what a day. What a day for me. I don't know about you guys. I don't know about Jeremy Dewitte. My day was nuts, and someday I'll probably tell you all about it. Police were involved. I was not in trouble. It was great. I can't. I can't tell you yet. Anyway, hi everyone. Who's excited? This guy right here. I can tell you that right now. To talk about all sorts of things. So, yeah, we'll sit for a second. Let people trickle on in. I'm sweating a little bit because I've been engaging in manual labor. I'm just kidding. Manual labor is great. I'm like pretending that I'm too good for it. I'm certainly not too good for it. But you know how it is. Look, Is that better volume? Oh, Sand Phoenix. What? Nope, I can't give a hint. Not yet. 424. I don't remember what 424 is. Question mark? Someone help. Oh, shucks. No, you sound amazing, Rennie, the person who can't be heard. Doesn't make sense. Anyway, so, very special treat. I don't know about 424. What are we talking about? Yeah, we're live, folks. Now, for those of you still complaining, like, oh, he goes on tangents. It's live. I do that. People say things, and I respond to it. That's the point of being live. For the one person who's like, I don't understand your show. Me neither. Same page. Radine, thank you. Volume is great. Good. Green River. Ooh, we're coming up on that. That's coming up. It's going to be great. So the good news with things I dealt with today, it should free up a lot of my time. Because you remember how my time was like, I'm dealing with so much stuff. That has hopefully changed. This is the turning point on that. However, I'm about to do a little bit of traveling for work. So I don't know what I'm going to do for content. We're going to find out. But my stream is in 480. Well, it shouldn't be. Don't know why it would be. I don't know. You guys willing to let me try to figure that out? See what the deal? All right, stream output. PepMeds, thank you so much. Greens from the beautiful east coast of Florida near the Kennedy Space Center. I hear good things about that area. Hope all is well. Thank you for continued service and look forward to tonight's discussion. Me too. Thank you. Let me just figure out if I can figure out if there's like a recording. I don't know what the video. Yeah, outputs. What is... That might actually be the problem right there. Now you guys tell me. All right, I don't know if it's going to change for this stream, but it should be fixed for next stream. All right, everyone. It is time to get into the good stuff, I think. I've talked for 3 minutes. I know, I'm not purple today. I don't know if I will be. The light is good. Well, maybe. Thank you. Yes, all right. Oh, wait. We got to wait for that. 480. Interesting. All right, I think I might have fixed the 480 thing. At least, maybe not for this stream, but next stream.
That's not a firearm, Sergeant. Sergeant.
Perfect. Love it. Thank you so much. Someone was wondering why that box keeps popping up. Every time someone donates $5 or more, that happens. That one specifically is for $37. Anything over $5 gets the general keyboard flip, I think, which was from a debate with a guy called Popcorn, who is a sovereign citizen. Absolutely nuts. I just wanted to, you know how I break plates, for fun. I actually wanted to start breaking things. I didn't. That's not who I am, and I'm obviously able to control myself. Laura, thank you so much. Yeah, I look good in 480. It's fine. But in the meantime, Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's main event. In the blue corner, weighing in at approximately 1 million subscribers, Real World Police. And in the red corner, weighing in at about 11,000, if even that. I don't know. Not terribly important. Jeremy Dewitte. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the fight you have been waiting for. Real World Police takes on Jeremy Dewitte. Jeremy Dewitte challenges the reigning champion. Who will win? Stay tuned. And that's that bit done. All right, I actually had the numbers written out, and I don't know where they went. So, for those of you just tuning in, there you go. All right, I want to do it. I did it. Now it's over. All right. How do we feel about that? Broke out the old gold microphone just to do that. I don't know how it's working with that green screen. That's doing all right. I'm sure the neighbors are like, what the hell is happening over there? So, what is this 424 thing? What are we talking about? Rennie, what's happening? Anyway, all right, I want to lose momentum. What? Thank you, JD's Bond Company. All right, so momentum, obviously, is already lost. My bad. So, Jeremy Dewitte, yes, there was a noli prosequi. Am I saying that right? I don't know. I don't know Latin that well. Basically, the state was like, we're going to withdraw our prosecution on this. It's cool, whatever, right? On the most recent dating violence charge. Don't know why. Maybe it has something to do with the plea deal. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe the state's just like, it's not worth wasting money. Could they prosecute? Absolutely. I think that they would have a case. I'm not going to say it would be successful. I think they have a better than a more than likely chance at success. But hey, it's cool. If the victim's like, no, it's fine. All right, well, okay. Also, I'm wearing this jacket only for that bit, but it's kind of comfy, so I'm going to keep it on. Speaking of clothing, completely different tangent. If you want one of these, you can buy it on my merch store, and I don't have the link, but it exists. Rennie, maybe. We'll put it out there. I have stuff. There's stuff. It helps support the channel. YouTube doesn't take the 30% cut. And your continued support helps keep this nonsense going. And I have so much nonsense planned. It's nuts. It's such good stuff. But we want to talk about that. We're going to talk about Real World Police and Jeremy Dewitte. Now, Jeremy Dewitte has been saying it's very cheap. This was like $50. It's a very cheap fabric, but you wouldn't tell if you weren't wearing it. It's I can tell because I'm wearing it, but it's nice, right? It's good for the stream. So, Dr. Kettleburn, hey, good to have you here. Thank you so much. In poor health and needy, send me candy. That could be arranged. We could arrange to send candy. I'm turning red. No! It's begun. So, Jeremy Dewitte has been saying since quite a while that basically Real World Police is making things up, is harassing him, is doing all sorts of crazy stuff. So in that Freedom of Information Act request, the FOIA request that was sent out by the person who still remains unnamed, because I don't know if they want to be named in this, information was obtained regarding Jeremy attempting to file or, make statements against Real World Police to the police, which are very fun. I've read the statements. I've not listened to the audio. There are phone calls. I hear good things about them. I don't know the details. But he has made the attempt to establish this. Those attempts have predictably failed. I'm turning the right color again, I think. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. So, moving on. I got them. I got them through the hard work of other people. Thank you to all those people who are involved in that. You know who you are. The person who got them. Rennie for organizing them. I think Jay Pavilion mixed some audio. I got sent that like 10 minutes ago, so I haven't checked it. But 15 minutes ago. But thank you for his help. And for the FOIA request, we didn't think we were going to get anything. Well, I didn't, because it was a very broad, very vague sort of FOIA request from what I understand. And they can kick those back if it's not specific enough. The police department, whoever you're requesting it from, can be like, no, it's not specific enough. We're not going to give it to you. Which is why when I do them, I usually ask for very specific things I know probably exist and want them. But they just did a broad thing. We're like, oh, you're probably not going to get anything. And then they got so much stuff. It's amazing. So many minutes ago. Oh, okay. I was sent many minutes ago. But I didn't see it because I was busy dealing with crazy stuff that Rennie doesn't even know about yet. Usually she knows, but this time she only kind of knows. Satisfying. So, with that out of the way, let me get rid of this stadium sound effect. We have statements from Orlando. That's the word I'm looking for. Police department, and we're gonna go through them, ladies and gentlemen, in my very creaky chair. Yeah, stop it. All right, nope. There we go. All right, incident. It's an incident report. It's not like a case report. It's not a whatever. Incident type harassment. All right, and then location, whatever. We all know Rural Police's name, right? It's not doxing. It's already out there. We're all tracking that. Before someone complains, it's already out there. Cool, because it's in this. Not his address, though, I don't think. Anyway. Narrative. This is where all the details are. On January 1st, 2020, a person named Jay Horowitz began uploading videos to YouTube under the name Real World Police, and he began harassing me. Since January 1st, 2020, until the present, Horowitz has uploaded harassing videos about me, my family, and associates. He has called me a rapist, crazy, a serial police impersonator. He's made derogatory and defamatory comments about me. He's used fake phone numbers to harass me all day. I've asked him repeatedly to stop. I've contacted YouTube, where he uploads the video, and they tell me to contact him. I've tried to stop him for months, and he keeps harassing me every week, sometimes 2 or 3 times per week. He harasses my family and friends. I've lost job opportunities, and I've had people come to my house and call me every time he posts a video. They threaten to kill me, to kill my family members, and rape my wife. When they call me or leave me voicemails and texts, they always reference Real World Police and Jay Horowitz. They say he tells people I'm a racist. Nope, that's not... No, I'm sorry, a rapist. This is never ending, and I don't have any peace. I'm afraid to leave my house, and I had to move out of the country because of Jay Horowitz and his weekly harassment, which started in January and has never ended. Nice Templar, I actually am the person in the unit that reads awards. Ladies and gentlemen, by order of the President of the United States, this Army Achievement Medal is hereby awarded on the date of. Yes, that is, I am the guy who does that. I've done 2 military balls as well, which is the standard amount on a military policeman. I got to give myself one of those. No, I've been an MC for 2 military police balls. And actually, one was a military police ball. One was a different one that was more, a lot more people. It was great. Oh, county. Oh, that makes more sense. I was going to call him out for that. So, yeah, let me go over this for a second. All right, January 1st, 2020. This sounds about the right time, I guess. Person named Jay Horowitz. Yep, that's the person uploading. Began harassing me. Now, the videos, uploading videos that are made public through police, whatever, that's not harassment. That's literally him going, this is newsworthy that this guy is doing this. Here it is. Now, has Rural Police said that he's a serial police impersonator? Yes. Can we confirm he is? Yes. He's done it at least twice. And he's facing charges. Randy, thank you so much. Wait. Someone else. Who else? Brass Cup's throwing off your camera. Oh! That's what's changed the color. Thank you, Sort Night of 37. I have to watch the police tube videos where they do the face swaps, JDs. I've seen one of them. Also, there was this great thing by Max something or other. It was a redub of a movie. It was very, very good. We're distracting. All right, so Rural World Police has called Jeremy a few things. A rapist? Well, lewd and lascivious battery in the 3rd degree. Is that technically rape? No. Has he actually called Jeremy a rapist? I actually don't know. I wouldn't put it past him. Not because of who he is, but like that's not an unreasonable thing to call someone who is a sex offender, right? Who is convicted of lewd and lascivious battery. Is he crazy? I mean, who hasn't called Jeremy crazy? You know what I'm saying? Max Powers, that's the one. Thank you. Serial police impersonator. Yep, there it is. He's made derogatory and defamatory comments about me. I don't know if that's true. Derogatory, sure, but freedom of speech. Defamatory, if you want to file a case against him, you have to establish damages and you have to establish that the claims were false. See, now I'm watching every time. See if it changes. I'm just going to hide it right there. So, derogatory and defamatory, probably not. Some people have. I don't think Real World Police has. I haven't identified anything that really jumps out to me, and I've watched many of his videos. He uses fake phone numbers to harass me all day. Good luck proving that. I've asked him repeatedly to stop. I've contacted YouTube where he uploads the videos and they tell me to contact him, probably because what he's doing is not in violation of YouTube's terms of services, because you can't establish that he's actually the person harassing you. I've tried to stop him for months. He keeps harassing me every week, sometimes 2 or 3 times per week. Okay. Allegedly. I mean, uploading videos isn't harassment when they actually show you doing the things you actually did. Lost job opportunities. Yes, probably because of your actions in your own videos. Those job opportunities were probably lost because of you. He just posted the videos of it. Like, you're to blame at the end of the day. What else do we have? Had people come to my house and call me every time he posts a video. Yeah, see, I can understand why that would be a concern. I've, since the beginning, told you guys, like, don't call him, don't reach out to him, don't harass him. And there's a reason for that, because I don't want to be responsible for any of the craziness that happens to Jeremy. Because although I don't like Jeremy, and I think that he's in quite a bit of trouble, I don't want to be the cause of harassment by any means. I will respond to his claims and videos. I will call him out for illegal stuff, but I'm not personally calling him. I'm not sending him emails. I'm not going to his house. I'm doing none of that stuff. I encourage you all not to do that as well, although it's a little late now. He's in jail. They threatened to kill me, to kill my family members, and rape my wife. Okay, well, that seems like... I don't think that's Real World Police's fault. He's not encouraging people to do that, although it is illegal to threaten to kill people. And commit crimes against them. When they call, leave me voicemails, texts, they always reference Real World Police. Yeah, but cool. Like, if I saw the Oklahoma City bomber going to court because of a news station and I start harassing the Oklahoma City bomber's family, I don't get to then complain about the news station for being the one that showed me the Oklahoma City bomber, right? Not that that's the thing. I'm pretty sure he's dead. Both of them. Are both of them? They're both dead, right? There's a third one as well who's not like super directly involved. Doesn't matter. That's a whole different tangent. It's never ending. I don't have any peace. That's actually a good thing to state in these statements, because you have to establish damages and that you felt unsafe, etc. I'm afraid to leave my house, which seems untrue because he continues to upload himself going to work and being cheerful. So that seems provably false. And I had to move out of the county. You're right, it is county, not country, because of Jay Horowitz and his weekly harassment, which started in January and never ended. I doubt that. I doubt that that's the reason he moved, because he's a registered sex offender, so his address is publicly available. Why would you think it would stop if you moved? You know? So, moving on to the next document. Any questions before I move on? I'll wait a second. I'll let y'all sort of catch up, because there is that delay. Deborah Langley says, well, if he's been in fear, I want to see the police report for every incident he's claiming happened. Right? Like, he records everything, right? Like, his line is recorded. So, where's that evidence? Kind of makes you wonder, right? And if this is happening so often, surely he would have established a procedure to make sure it was recorded. Kind of weird thing. Kind of odd. Wallace, we're just reading some reports about Jeremy's claims against Real World Police. So, Dr. Kettleborn, I might as well acknowledge the crazy, awesome community that I've helped create. You guys are fantastic. There are some great people in here. My mind is boggled that you guys watch my stuff and you think I'm interesting. It's great. I thank you. This couldn't happen without all of you. Thank you so much. And Arash, hey, glad to have you here. How's it going? Hey, buddy, he needs to take responsibility for his actions. No one asked him to act a fool and make himself what he is. I agree. That's been my whole thing. It's like, look, man, I'm willing to give you advice to sort of get you out, not to get you out of this, right? But to correct your behavior so that you're not putting people's lives in danger. I'm not trying to help him. I'm trying to help him to stop him endangering other people, right? And he's like, nope. Not taking responsibility for my actions. I'm going to keep doing it. Screw you. It's the police who are after me. Well, they're after you, bro, because you keep committing crimes. Of course, they're paying attention. Oh, JP Lane, I don't think that's true. But anyway. Oh, I got to watch those video manipulation ones. That seems a pretty dope. Oh, NYPD Captain, thank you so much. My name is Blue Bacon, and sadly, believe it or not, I am a registered MP. My recruiter lied about the MOS, but that is neither here nor there today. My recruiter didn't want me to go MP. He's like, cryptologic linguistics, bud. I was like, no, I'm really bad at foreign languages. Oh, they'll teach you everything in Monterey. Like, no. Because if it doesn't work, then I become like a plumber or something. Like, you put me wherever you want. I have no say, and I'm stuck there. Anyway, out of focus. I can't fix that now. All right, you guys ready for the next report? Because I am. Give me 1 second. What is it? Why is it being this way? It's fine. We'll fix that. Detective Follow-Up is the name. All right. It's from our boy, Detective Smith. No, stop it, you. Stop it. On 9/3/20, when was this one filed? That doesn't matter. On 9/3/20, I, Detective Smith, I assume that's his badge number, 16215. Oh, pause. John, thank you. Has anyone determined how much Jeremy's life has been spent in custody? I haven't, but now I kind of want to. That's a great idea. Taco Josh, thank you so much. When responding to the allegation of death threats, Mushroom Kingdom resident said, "It's a me, a Mario." Wait for it.
That's not a firearm,
There it
Sergeant.
is.
Sergeant.
Oh, it's so good. I got to figure out why that video is not working. But see, there, that one's working. Why doesn't the other one work? I don't know. Got to figure it out. I should have more free time to do that. Maybe. So, moving right along. I, Detective Smith, was assigned to this case for an investigative follow-up. The narrative indicated... Wait, hold on. What voice do we give Detective Smith? We going gritty cop, or we doing a kind of a New York thing? I think New York. All right. The narrative indicated the complainant was being harassed by Jay Horowitz and no other information by way of videos published to the YouTube channel Real World Police. As a result of the published video, the complainant has been harassed by subscribers and viewers of the videos. After a review of several videos posted to YouTube under Real World Police, it shows videos of him conducting funeral escorts. The videos show him driving recklessly and with lights and sirens similar to police escorts. I love that. He's like, "Oh, police, I gotta draw your attention to this." And the police are like, "Oh, that's some criminal activity right there." See, Carl, go. Good choice, and thank you. 37-day special for Jeremy's 37th day in jail. That's a brilliant idea, and I love it. Anyway. It should be noted the complainant has been accused of impersonating a law enforcement officer by the Orange County Sheriff's Office. He is also a registered sex offender. The commenters often state the aforementioned, because of course they do. Of course they do. In a recorded controlled phone call with the complainant, he alleged that the owner of the YouTube channel Real World Police, Jay Horowitz, purposely posted the video with the intent to harass him. The complainant also stated these allegations are not true, which causes the commenters to harass him via YouTube. Although they are true, many of them, I don't know what Jeremy is talking about. He is, once again, as usual, lying about something that is provably false. He has also explained that he is constantly harassed because he is a sexual offender. The complainant explained that he had received some harassing phone calls, but believed Horowitz is responsible for them. I explained that he is a registered sex offender, because apparently he forgot, which is not in the statement, but I love the idea. Hey, Jeremy, just a reminder, you are a registered sex offender. I don't know if you knew this. And his address is listed to the public via the FDLE website. Furthermore, his phone number was published to the Orange County Clerk's website based upon his recent arrests for impersonating a law enforcement officer. Hey, Pep-Bets, thank you. Says, maybe Dewitte should file a case against himself. Maybe he should. I am against harassing anyone, but since he couldn't keep his mouth shut and felt a need to always publicly respond, he brought this upon himself. He kind of did, right? Jennifer's IUD. Thank you. I'm warming up Friday night. He's coming home. I almost hope he is. Like, I don't think he should be, but if he is, I got plans. Ugh. Anyway, no, I can't. It's still a secret. There's a song involved. It's not the musical, but there's a song involved, and it's a delightful. Anyway, where was I? The complainant further expressed that Horowitz had posted false information about him and edited the videos. He believes Horowitz is spreading lies about him. I explained that this does not rise to the level of crime and borders free speech, which is true. This would be more of a civil defamation case. It should also be noted that the complainant is found on several YouTube channels. I don't know if he was found under mine at that point. God, I don't know. Probably. By this point, yeah. Nah, he would have been. You think they watched my stuff? Anyway. Stop it! It opens up a new one. It's very annoying. The posts of the videos often label him as a police impersonator. In OPD case number 2020-10-02840, Jennifer Burton is listed as the complainant. The allegations are completely the same. The complainant in this case explained Burton is his office assistant. It should be noted that I investigated a case, 2019-53031, where he was listed as the victim and Burton was listed as the suspect. What case was she the suspect in? Oh, in this case, the complainant alleged Burton was sending harassing text messages to him. The case was later unfounded. It appears that Burton, now that Burton works for the complainant, which kind of sort of ruins the idea that she's harassing him, right? I explained to the complainant that these incidents appear to limit his credibility with police and make it hard to investigate his allegations. This case should be considered unfounded. Sam Phoenix, thank you for your first super chat ever. Can't wait for Jeremy to find his first honey bun. Was it Boston? I was trying to do New York. I don't know. I'm not from there. Either way, it's great. I'll work on it. But I digress. What are your questions? Some juicy stuff. They're like, hey, bud, yeah, all these complaints you're making, none of them are like, you're complaining people are saying things, but they're saying things that are true. So, doesn't work that way. But I digress. Questions, ladies and gentlemen. Questions. You should find out if you make the top 3 speed talkers in the Guinness Book of Records. I don't. I've checked. I'm not even close. You're not the first person to be like, oh, you talk fast. What's the fastest? And I was like, oh, let's check. Well, I see, that's why I was like, oh, did they, like 9 months later. His original complaint was not 9 months prior. He said that it started 9 months prior. I also thought the same thing, and then I was like, wait a second. The original complaint that they responded to, there is a date on this, was 9/01 was when it was reported. This follow-up was 9/03. Okay. Yeah, so, I mean, they responded in a timely manner, but he went 9 months before he's like, hold on a second. Maybe the police should get involved. The audio's coming. I still don't know what the 427 is, but the odds that Jeremy ends up sovereign citizen, I don't think he's going to end up one. Those require pretty specific arguments. God, that'd be amazing, though. That would be great. I think he's too involved with law enforcement to become a sovereign citizen. Good times. All right, then we have, what's our next one? Basically the same thing as before. And then that. And then the same thing. So I'm just going through this stuff. All right. Let's check this out. We have Smith Bradley. I believe that's same Detective Smith. This case should be administratively resolved to 2020-10-02839. What? Oh, did they just file under the wrong? I don't know what that is. Not important. But yeah, no, those are the paperworks. Them's the paperworks, ladies and gentlemen. But we have audio. Yes, we do. And if I can get to it. Gmail. MP3 of Detective Smith. Oh, the edited one. Yes. Sorry, just going through. All right, yeah, we're going to play this. 424. What are these numbers you guys are throwing at me? I don't understand. So we're going to, Rennie, I need access. So we're just going to talk until she makes it happen. Hey, Old Street Dog, thank you. Oh goodness. Should box? I would. I would love to. I got the reach on the guy. He's short. Rennie, why you gotta be this way? What do you mean no? Let me listen to the audio. Oh, there we go. Hold on. It's working now. What are these numbers? Frank Perry, thank you. Claiming he's being harassed in the publicity. Then goes on the news, his own YouTube, Dr. Phil. Exactly. Right? Like, I'm being harassed because someone's making this public. So I'm going to make this public. Excuse me, dude? Check 420, like what, on the audio? I'm so confused, folks. Okay. I don't know if you're watching this, Rennie, but I'm currently streaming. What? What? I don't. It's in the email. Oh, why would you send me that now? Do you have anything to say?
Hi, everyone.
I don't know if you can hear. Oh wait, no. There's the. It doesn't matter. All right, I'm gonna Dropbox. Got it. All right, cool. Bye. Anyway, we're professionals here. Ow, son of a gun. Impeccable timing. It's the one stooge right here. There we go. Let me recollect myself. That's very good water. No. All right. Audio.
This will be a recorded, controlled phone call with Jeremy Dewitte.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Dewitte is a white male. His date of birth is 2/10 of 1980. My name is Detective Bradley Smith. I'm with the Orlando Police Department, and my employee number is 16215. I am at the Orlando Police Department at my desk. Today is September 11th, 2020.
Never forget. Question says, C. Carl Go. How's it going? Good to have you here. Can I explain the significance of the negative 37 on the polygraph? I am going to, because I'm going to forget that. It is important. So the negative 37, which is a really, really bad score on the polygraph. If you believe in polygraphs, I have some doubts. But it's hard to mess it up that badly. Basically, anything less than -3 showed signs of deception. Jeremy had negative 37 on Dr. Phil, which happened. Hilarity ensued, and it was great. Oh, group of men declared April 24th a national day. Oh, I see. That's not fun. I do want to run a true crime podcast if we're talking about me.
Case number is 2020-01002839.
You got me, Shutter Speed. You are correct. I forgot that she wasn't on speaker because I'm dumb.
Present. It is 1:20 hours. I'll be calling phone number 407-808-6573.
Oh, well, there's the number. I mean, it's probably get posted anyway. Shape Philly. Huh? Wait for it. There it is. I haven't heard this yet, by the way.
Enter state.
May I speak with Jeremy Dewitte, please?
I'm sorry, he's not in the office right now. I can transfer you if I knew what it was in reference to.
Okay, Jeremy. That's Jeremy. Hey, bud. Anyway, look, that's what happens when you use your personal cell phone for business. Anyway, he did the same thing to me when I called him. Like, that's his voice.
Detective Smith back.
Sure. Hold on 1 second. What's a... What's that? What's a good number for you, Detective?
407
Mm-hmm.
246
Okay.
2998.
Wait. Don't call that number, anyone.
I'll have him call you right back. Is there anything I should tell him? Anything in reference to, or no?
Nope.
Okay, Detective.
You know the detective. Oh shoot! Oh my bad. You know the detective knows it's him, right? Like, what can I tell him? Like, no, guy, no.
Okay.
2998.
Okay.
Kaylee.
I'll have him call you right back. Is there anything I should tell him? Anything in reference to, or no?
Nope.
Okay, Detective Smith. Who you with? Which agency?
Orlando Police.
Okay. Thank you.
All right.
Yep.
I'll be standing by awaiting his phone call.
Ooh, sorry about that. You got a little crook in the old neck. You get to hear from the back.
Go ahead and pause the recording. It's 1:22 hours.
1:22 in the morning? That can't be right. Anyway, oh goodness, Jennifer's IUD. Thank you, by the way. But goodness. All right, next phone call. All right. Here we go. Oh, this was a long one.
Follow
All
to
right.
the last recorded conversation. This appears to be Jeremy Dewitte calling.
Detective Smith.
Smith.
You think that pause was Jeremy? Be like, should I disguise my voice? Will he recognize it? Oh no.
Yes.
Yes, sir. This is Jeremy Dewitte. I'm sorry. You just called my office, and
And the exact same voice picked up and said it wasn't me.
I'm calling back.
Okay. I was calling you. You filed a police report?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, so what's going on?
Are we talking about the theft, or are we talking about the harassment? Which one?
Harassment from YouTube.
Yeah. Okay. So, Detective Smith, I'm sure you know who I am. I'm Orange County's worst criminal right now, and
Well, it's good of you to put it out there on the open, Jeremy.
nobody really likes me, and that's neither here nor there.
Why would you say that? Come on, Jeremy. Hey, detective, I'm a criminal and people hate me. Getting that out of the way, but that's not relevant to what we're about to talk about. Then why say it in the first place?
But at the end of the day,
All of his catchphrases are in here.
and I'm sure you've seen it, Real World Police. Every cop has seen Real World Police and has made their comments. Mr. Horowitz, who's the owner of Real World Police, continues to make statements and harass me in ways saying that I'm doing this and I've done that, and I'm gay and I sleep with my employees, and on, and it's created a point to the.
Well, he does sleep with his employees. His contractors. Commentator auto. Thank you. Yes, I agree. Same voice, both calls. Kind of feels that way.
It's created an issue to the point where my wife is being threatened. I've been threatened. Vehicles have been broken into at the office.
That seems like you should have filed an actual police report for that.
And so on and so forth. And I was told by an officer that responded to a call that because one of our ex-employees that was fired due to theft admitted to stealing our equipment on an interview with another officer on another unrelated case.
I don't think he actually admitted it. I think he said, like, oh, yeah, I think I still have some equipment somewhere.
And while he was talking to us, we explained it to him, and he said that we needed to file a report for the harassment because we've asked multiple times for it to stop, yet it's not him just posting things on the internet about me, which anyone can do, but it's the way he's posting it and saying it's me and saying
he's posting videos of me and saying it's me.
saying that I'm doing this and then saying that I'm sleeping with these people or I'm doing this to children or whatever the case may be, and he's
I don't remember him saying that.
that's true, which is creating a serious harassment situation, even though we've contacted him a few times and asked him to cease and assist.
Gotcha. So the report says Jay Horowitz.
That is correct.
Do you know this person?
I don't, and I've never. People keep asking me the same question. If I know him, if he ever worked for me, I don't know this guy from Adam. I do know he lives in Tampa or Clearwater. That's from what has been told to him or told to me via resources that people have, communicated with him and things of that nature.
Okay. So how do you know it's him?
Because
Good
it's his
question.
website. It's his YouTube channel.
Does he identify himself on the YouTube channel?
Yes, sir, multiple times.
Okay.
And he's also identified himself on another unrelated web page. He identifies himself, and it's his email account, and it's his username and things of that nature, where he makes statements and comments on another web page that
Possibly Reddit.
that is now currently finding out the evidence is being fabricated, and has kind of started to be on my side more, I guess, and he's making comments from his own channel, from his own YouTube channel and his own email, with him making statements there as well.
First of all, Bethany, the Rubicon, says, what does JD need cops for? He is a cop. I just want to pause because I love that.
So what is he like? What is he doing? I mean, I've seen some of these videos of you.
I can't do anything about the officer being hard to hear. If you have one headphone in, it might be a stereo issue. Everything's at max volume. There's nothing I can do about it. Well, we could go into turbo mode. It might get a little loud though. I can't adjust the difference between the two. I probably actually could. I just don't know how. That's also not true. Just doing it live would be tricky. Let's try that. Tell me if that's too much.
It just seems like a whole lot of commentary, and it just seems like your videos that he's collected throughout the years and just posted on YouTube.
Thank you.
Well, what he's doing, he's editing those videos, because those aren't anywhere, shape, or form showing the whole aspect of what's happening.
All right, hold on a second. Noodlehead, thanks so much. It'd be fun to compare the word sergeant said by Jeremy against how it's pronounced by Jim Neighbors and see how many gets right. Jennifer's ID, thank you. No fact, Rangemaster Supply Clerk who issues non-lethal weapon. Pip, I can't speak. Yeah, no, it was the Rangemaster Supply guy who answered the phone. That's right. Now, the edit of the videos, Jeremy is saying, real world police edits them so the context isn't clear. Well, no, most of the things, that is a concern. That is a real concern. Is sometimes context is removed, so the situation doesn't make sense. However, in his case, most of the context is there. Right, Jeremy is directing traffic. He is violating traffic laws. He did tell a guy to pull over. Now he claims, the guy in the blue car, he was in and out of my escort so many times. No, the guy in the blue car was in the other lane that Jeremy wanted to use, but legally could not take. And Jeremy got very upset with that. I've seen the longer version of that. I've seen nothing to indicate that what Jeremy has claimed to be true is, which is not uncommon with Jeremy. That's kind of what he does, is he makes these claims and then does not back them up. He has those videos. If the videos exist, if he still has them, then why aren't you presenting them to prove that you're right, Jeremy? If they're being entered in as evidence into discovery, you have access to them. Take them. Use them. Or admit that you're lying to all of us. I don't know what to tell you.
That's one. Two, again, there's multiple times where he's saying that it's embarrassing, but whatever. Saying that I'm gay and that I have sex with transvestites and things like that, and those things have never happened.
I don't think Jay's ever made that claim, Horowitz. I've never seen that claim. I'm not saying it hasn't been made. I've never seen it. I've seen a lot of it.
I think that whatever love is, whatever somebody else finds.
Right. I mean, So he's saying it on the internet just to make you mad.
Okay, now it's too loud.
And it's getting on.
To harass.
Okay.
Right.
I mean,
and then
now we want it turned down. Okay.
I mean, interrupt.
And then he also posted an interview supposedly of my supposed victim.
Supposed. Let me know if that audio is better. I turn it down. Jeremy's talking about, real world police apparently found the victim and talked to her. Now, I've also found the name of the victim. I'm not going to tell you where I found it because I don't want you guys to have it. I don't trust you people. I don't trust the internet in general. And I know that if I put it out there, someone's going to use it maliciously in some way. Maybe not intentionally, but I don't want that person harassed about the situation. They had to live it. That's enough. I cannot confirm that what that person said is true. I cannot confirm that they are the actual victim. But it is possible to find that person. And I have confirmed that it is possible. So it's not impossible for real world police to have found it. Just so you guys know. But that is a valid claim. And if Jeremy wants to get those records unsealed and prove that the person's lying, then he'd have a great case, probably.
That I supposedly raped and all this good stuff.
Commentator, auditor.
Yeah, I'm a sex offender, but the girl lied to me, and she...
Did I already thank you? I don't know.
She had a fake ID, and I was 24 years old, and she was turning 16, so I got fucked on that. But
yeah, if she's 15, she's probably not going to look 21. Now, Jeremy's made that claim a lot. Well, I was at a bar, she had a fake ID, I thought she was 21, blah, blah, blah. That's fair, but 15 is going to look kind of young, dude. Also, he said in other videos that he knew her, that she was like a niece to him or something like that. There are allegations that they lived together. This does not have, this doesn't feel truthful. And so I'm going to give him a big old one of those. So... yeah, his story about the girl does not stay consistent. And Master Art retired. Hey, good to have you here. Is it just me or does Jeremy explain his sex offender status to every cop he talks to? Yeah, it kind of feels that way, doesn't it? For someone who doesn't like to bring it up, he sure likes to bring it up.
Whoever he hired or whoever he paid to act as that person, he interviews her and tells her, he tells her what to say, and he's asking questions in the interview. Just things like that.
What do you mean when I'm going to get a Metro State motorcycle? I got one right here. It says police on it and everything.
I mean, for face value, none of this stuff seems illegal. I mean, it just it just seems like
civil.
You've become kind of the target of some internet entertainment, some YouTube entertainment.
At which point, like I told him, he should have just gone off radar, right? People are losing interest in Jeremy now that he's in jail. I know we're all interested. The interest is diminishing. It is, because he's not out in public doing dumb stuff. I told him this from the beginning, but no, listen to me.
And, and all this stuff all these videos that he's editing, all this audio that he's collected, and whatever he's saying, it seems like it's for entertainment purposes. Is he calling you?
Oh, he's called me before. He's emailed me before. He's emailing the other websites. Yes.
Mm-hmm. And what is? I mean, have you
Smart
talked to
Bethany.
him? I know that you did an interview with someone else on YouTube. I mean, have you done it with?
That's me. Hey, they're talking about this guy right here. I forgot a little. Yes, he did an interview with me. It was a very stupid interview, and I was hoping to use it to get further interviews to really dig deep and sort of gain his trust, but that didn't work. And then people complained that my interview was too soft. I was like, bro, he approved every question beforehand. There was nothing I could do. I was trying to build rapport. It's nice to hear. Yeah, it's nice that they know about me.
With him? Have you done an interview with him?
No, I never did an interview with him. And the reason for that was because he was misrepresenting the facts from the very beginning.
I mean, anybody can...
Detective, you're a detective. With all due respect, you didn't become a detective because, you just decided to join the police force yesterday. So you've been on the job long enough. And you've been on the job long enough to know that I'm not impersonating a law enforcement officer when I'm wearing my uniform that clearly marks my company, and my vehicles have purple and orange lights.
It doesn't. It says Metro State, but what the hell is Metro State? Is it a police company? Nah, you better figure it out real quick, bud. We're not going to tell you, right? No, bro. You're directing traffic. You're engaging in activities that are, law enforcement activities that are not available to you or the general public. Directing traffic, pulling people over. You cannot do that. And people think you are law enforcement. No, Your look alone is not enough to be impersonation. It's your looks plus your actions. That just makes sense.
And we're yelling at
And that's what I said on Dr. Phil. And it's basically all I said on Dr. Phil, because it's all that really needs to be said.
people to get out of a funeral that they've already broken into a funeral, which is illegal in itself.
Thank you, wheelchair
So we can
chef. Wait, what?
we can go back and forth and we can talk about how that is, but the harassment
what?
that we're receiving and I'm receiving and my men and women are receiving and the people that drive by my house and throw things at my house that are from the website, that's harassment.
If you guys buy me a uniform with lights, I'll wear it. Maybe. Depends on the uniform.
Do you ever report this stuff?
Yeah. Did you
Like I
report it?
reported this, I was talked into reporting this, and as I can see, with all due respect to you, it's a waste of time.
Yeah,
You
because
know,
obviously
so-
it wasn't an issue if you didn't report it initially, you idiot.
Listen, it's not a waste of time, because every report that you make or that anybody makes is going to get reviewed and, followed up on. And I'm not discounting anything that you're saying, but what I'm telling you is that what people are doing to you on the internet, it's entertainment. They've collected your videos, they've gathered them from any public record that they can, and they put it up there. And then,
What won't I do, Henry?
Actually, we have proof that most of the videos that Jay Horowitz wasn't collected from public records requests, that Detective Allen with the Windermere Police Department illegally gave it to him, including the jail phone calls.
Yeah, the jail phone calls was weird. I don't know if that's... Florida's very open with what you can request. But that's Windermere, dude. Like, go file all sorts of stuff against Windermere. Why haven't you done that? Have you done that? I don't know. Why are you complaining about Orange County then? Why isn't Windermere giving me stuff?
That under Florida Sunshine state law are 100% illegal to be given out to anyone other than law enforcement.
The recording took place on 9/11/2020.
Where Detective Allen initially got it and then
Sergeant Smith, or Detective Smith, I'm sorry, is asking the questions.
supplied to Jay Horowitz.
and you have proof of this.
We have, of course,
'Cause if
not
you have proof of that,
ironclad
then-
proof.
If you have proof of that, then I believe that that's a legitimate claim, that you should go to the sheriff's office and make that claim. But, the harassment part of it, I don't believe that what is going on here, based on Florida law, rises to the level of a crime. I can call this guy and I can get his side of the story, but, what if he believes that what he's doing is well within the law? If he is calling you and harassing you, for the intent.
Well,
who's giggling in the background? You guys. I would love to buy Metro State at the end of this. Donate money to me. Make a GoFundMe.
he's not, but he's putting on his website. Go ahead. I'm sorry. You're right. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
It's okay. If what he's doing is calling you and harassing you, and you have some sort of direct contact with him, then I think that's a different story. We could, get that on record and tell him to stop, but I can't tell him to stop what, any citizen in the United States is able to do. If you believe
right,
that
but
you
he's
have
posting on his webpage or on his YouTube channel my phone number, my address,
It's
pictures
all
of
public because you're a sex offender.
my newborn daughter,
which you posted publicly on Flickr.
and he's posting for them to call me. He's posting for them to call and harass my
have you
family.
reached out
No, if he is, I've never seen.
to YouTube? Because they do have, their legal department, and they deal
Of course,
with.
they said I have to file a police
Absolutely, see Carl go. I should do that.
report first, and which I've done so.
Yeah, I can get you, if you want a copy of the police report, I can just forward it over to you. But, I don't know that, anybody.
He can post
like,
K
I
if
can
he
go
hasn't
to the clerk's
registered.
website, and I can pull up the affidavit from the last incident you had or whatever, and it's got your phone number on it. It's a public record. Your phone number's out there. Have you considered changing it?
Thank you,
Just
Sean.
kind of starting over. I know
Sure,
I know you got a business to run, man. But if this is continuing to happen to you, then you might kind of want to look for a clean slate.
Right.
And I'm only saying that to you because I do believe that at some point you did have a pretty profitable business, and in the midst of all that and those accusations or whatever that you've had over the past couple of years, they're just trailing you now. You know, I don't know what to tell you on this stuff. Anybody can gather this information, put it out there on YouTube or put it out on the internet. I know there's a whole website dedicated to you.
Yeah, I know. That whole website is now actually finding that the police statements are fraudulent.
No, I believe we've come to the conclusion, right or not, that you paid Jennifer to say nice things about you.
And being forged. So, I mean, if you're that apt to what's going on, Detective, you could be able to see that there are finding out through proper public records requests that the documents are being altered and made up, and lies are being made up, and evidence is going missing.
And again,
of course,
for a citizen to lie and put it on the website, not a crime. You know, it's just it doesn't make them very credible, and that it's in itself is not against the law. If you believe that, you know, your character is being defamed and everything like that, that's not a job for the police. That's a job for like the civil litigation system, and I'm not familiar with that at all.
That's fair. Police often aren't. I'm very unfamiliar, but I'm getting more familiar with it every day. No, that's not true. But I have done a little bit of research because I realized that I don't know too much about it.
Right.
So,
but this one's for you, Jeremy. It was requested in chat. Run over the button. I mean, just.
But I mean, I gotta tell you, man, it's like this stuff just keeps following you and following you and following you, and I think that people are just trying to get underneath your skin. You know.
Well, it doesn't get under my skin because, as you know, I'm on the road every day still.
It doesn't get under my skin, but I feel harassed and my family's life's being threatened. I had to move to a different county, and I'm afraid to leave home. But it doesn't get under my skin. No. Amazon. I got the button on Amazon.
Doing escorts, so it doesn't bother me. The issue is the safety of my family and my daughter is now in jeopardy when people are showing up at my doorstep because he's posting my address. And he's saying that I've done these crimes, not allegedly. He's not saying that I'm going to court yet. No, he's saying that I've done it. When a lot of the videos have been altered, and you're a detective, you don't actually see my face, then how can you say that I committed that crime?
Well, we have witness statements. We have the reflection of you in the video. We know what your voice sounds like. It's you, bud.
I did supposedly what you're saying. Because I know for a fact none of those videos show my face, because I know for a fact that a good 50% of them aren't me. But that's neither here nor there. That's, we're having basically roadside court.
Catchphrase.
Right now. I hear what you're saying.
When are we getting sued? That's the question.
And I understand what you're saying, but I'm confused on where does the harassment that he is conducting by putting my information, my phone numbers, my addresses, my wife's information, my daughter's birth, things of that nature, to where it's jeopardizing my family now. That's the problem. I don't care what anyone thinks about me. I don't care with all due respect to you, I don't care what you think about me. I don't care what any cop thinks about me. You want to shoot me dead in the street? That's okay. Whatever happens, happens.
That actually might be accurate. No, that's not fun. That's not a joking matter. Pet Pets, thank you. Dewitte posts videos of his wife being hurt, his wife yelling when she finds out Dewitte put the insurance for his vehicles in her name, but he's concerned people are posting videos about him. Right? Doesn't make sense.
But at the end of the day, I run a legitimate business, and me yelling at people that are fucking arrogant idiots that get into a funeral that want to just run some red lights, that's the shame that the law is now saying because of one deputy or two deputies that don't like the way I've done it, because OPD's never had a problem with me.
Yeah, because they didn't look into it as much as the other one did. And these other ones looked into it and, oh my God, that's super illegal. So, thank you, Frank.
All the other agencies never had a real problem. Sergeant Dillon, whatever his problem was. But, after a judge spoke to him and corrected it, we haven't had any other problems with OPD. So I'm just worried about my family's safety.
Max, you get one of those for that.
And that's why I'm calling, because I run my business out of Orlando, and the Orlando police, for the most part, other than Sergeant Dillon, I've never had a real problem. So just trying to figure out, when does it constitute as harassment when he's posting information about me on the internet my address, my phone numbers, not just my phone number, but my new home address. I just bought a house, he was happy enough to put on there how I just bought almost a $400,000 house, and so on and so forth.
It was like $220,000. Calm down, dude.
How is that
That's publicly listed. Your signature's on that paper.
not harassment at that point?
I can look up any public database.
Thank you,
You say you
Mauritians.
just bought a house. If it's in your name, I can go to the property appraiser's website and search your name, and I
Jack.
can find it, and I can post it on the internet, and I can say, I'm not trying to offend you, but if you're a sex offender, your stuff's already out there anyways.
That's true. Again, you have to understand, Detective, I'm not arguing with what you're saying. I know who I am, and I know I'm a piece of shit as far as
I know who I am. You better figure it out real quick.
the world's concerned. I'm not worried about my safety. That's not, it is what it is. I'm worried about my family's safety and the things that are going on. Isn't that considered
I care about my family as I have an affair with a crazy woman.
cyber stalking, being the fact he's constantly making up stuff and then posting it on the internet? He's finding information about me, then taking it, posting it on the internet, twisting it to his... Go ahead, I'm listening.
Yeah, the problem is that you're accused of a bunch of stuff, so who knows if it's true or not? I mean, when it's found out to be not true and you get your day in court, you have a legitimate civil claim against the guy.
That's a very good point.
You
Right.
should probably go to YouTube or Google or whoever it is and explain to them. But this is
Thank you.
not a job for the police, unfortunately.
Okay.
If all you're worried about is what
It was
he's
consensual.
twisting and saying these things, he's saying these things are true and you're saying they're not true, well, again, you're on the FDLE's website. This is your address. You have to do all these things. You have to put up with, people putting a sign out in the front of your house saying a sex offender lives here. I don't
Do
know what
they?
to tell you on that stuff, man. That comes with the territory, and your wife has got to be on board with that stuff. That's the society that we live in, and
Also, good point.
your videos are out there, and
Right.
they're on YouTube.
Jeremy, are you moving? I just bought a house. I'm moving things into it right now. What's happening in that
Anybody can
background?
upload those videos. Anybody can label you a police impersonator. True or not, anybody can label you a police impersonator and make fun of you and do all these things. May not be right, but, at the end of the day, the guy's that's whatever legitimate business he thinks he has, that's what he does, just like you have a legitimate business. I don't know what to tell you on that stuff, but I don't know how to substantiate that to be cyber stalking, or if he's writing you emails, if he is doing that, if one particular person is doing that, then I think we have a different case.
I've actually dealt with cyber stalking cases, and it is pretty difficult. This is not cyber stalking.
Then I'll be happy to investigate it, and I'll still reach out to this guy and see if I can get his side of the story in this whole thing. But as a result,
Quite honestly, if you're not interested in filing, don't even bother reaching out to him, because that would only then fuel his bullshit,
Don't take his side. Ah!
and then he'll just put that out there, which will cause even more drama. Quite honestly,
tell me
it's
about your
pointless
theft
at this
case. You have a
point.
case number? I'll look into that for you.
Yeah, I don't have the case number. I'm very sorry. I made it the day before I made this case, this charge.
What is it about? Is it with the city of Orlando?
It is, yes.
You want me to look it up and find who the detective is?
It's Detective Blondie or something like that.
London?
London, yeah.
All right. Has she reached out to you?
She reached out to my assistant, but she hasn't actually spoken to me yet, which she didn't sound too enthusiastic either, even though we have proof that he's selling my stolen stuff on eBay right now, and we have the screenshots of it. I guess because I'm a sex offender, I don't have actual rights anymore, apparently. Yeah, but she hasn't actually spoken to me.
Okay, I'll find out what's going on with it, and I'll have her reach out to you. You tell me what you want me to do. I'm just telling you what you are telling me now. It does not rise to the level of a crime, and if it did, the crime is second degree misdemeanor. Not something that I could reach across, county lines and yank this guy and put him in jail for. It's
petty bullshit. I understand,
and
it's not.
Unfortunately, I think it's better served in
civil.
The civil side of it, and even reach out to YouTube and say, hey, this is me. This guy is talking about. This stuff is not true. If you just did a simple YouTube search for their legal department, they have a whole team dedicated to that stuff.
JD's Impulse Control, thank you so much for your donation. The comment in that donation is, this page intentionally left blank. That's amazing. Come on, Jeremy. Come on.
I noticed your girlfriend, or I'm sorry, your wife, Jennifer, she filed a report. Does she want me to reach out to her? Do you want me to reach out to her?
Sure, talk to her. She's my assistant. She's
my assistant that I also have sex with and am leaving my wife for, but not my girlfriend. Oh, that's ridiculous.
A very capable assistant.
I bet she is very capable. Good for you, Jeremy.
She, not my wife or girlfriend. She's very important to the role of our company.
Yeah, I bet she is.
Okay. Okay. I apologize. I thought Ms. Burton was your wife or girlfriend.
It's reasonable to think that.
No, she's very important. She's my secretary. I mean,
Jeremy, just be like, no. You notice how his whole demeanor changes when they start talking about her?
But
he's trying to put together a defense because he knows what he's saying isn't true. He says, no, she's just an employee. That's it. That's all you got to say. Now he's like, oh, but she's a secretary. She's very important. She's a secretary. Yeah, blah, blah. Lies, Jeremy. Lies!
She runs a lot of the aspects of my business, but no.
Stop talking.
I'm married under a different. My wife's name is Dewitte. So.
Oh my God! It's like the most incriminating statement I think I've ever heard. Not incriminating, but like the most obvious lie I think I've ever heard him tell. Everything about that was just red flags, and I'm sure the detective has put that together. But no, this is his girlfriend. Stop it, Jeremy. Just stop it.
But she's being harassed as well because he's putting her name in different case or different reports and stuff.
Baby mama! Thanks to Carl Go.
Because she has very good information, and she's getting a lot of good information from within the sheriff's office that a lot of this stuff is fraudulent and being forged and made up. And because she's
why are you still talking about her?
Showing the proof to the website because she knows some of the people of that website. He's then bashing her.
Wait, I'm sorry.
Has very good information, and she's getting, but she's being harassed as well because
thank you, Bethany.
He's putting her name in different case or different reports and stuff because she has very good information, and she's getting a lot of good information from within the sheriff's office that a lot of this stuff is fraudulent and being forged and made up. And because she's showing the proof to the website because she knows some of the people of that website, he's then bashing her, which is...
Okay, Ms. Burton, is she the same girl that we talked about a year ago?
She's the one whose email is directly tied to that website. Weird, huh? But knows the people. Yeah, because it's her, presumably.
2 years ago, when you were having an issue on Ashley Madison.
Say it.
Believe it or not, she is.
Okay.
I believe it.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Okay.
But
it is crazy because at the time, she was harassing you, and you were married, and now she works for you.
Well, she doesn't really per se work for me as an employee. She works for me. She does a lot of secretarial things for me, and she does a lot.
Yes, as an employee.
A lot of things where she's correcting a lot of issues, and she has a lot of contacts that.
And you pay her. She's an employee.
I don't have that seem to be giving her proper information. So.
I gotta tell you, man. Like, we go back and forth. We go back and forth about all these things, and a lot of this drama. Like I experience firsthand with you when I'm on the phone. And, 2 years ago when we spoke, she was the girl that was harassing you with text messages, trying to get in the middle of you and your wife, and now she's working for you. And
believe it or not, she's the one that's actually showing the proof. She's the only one that's showing the truth at this point. I hear you, and I'm just as confused as you. To be honest with you, I'm just as confused as you. And one of the things that
Marenchins, why? She gets the good information around the sheriff's office. The best info around, they say. Thank you.
Relayed to me is that she felt remorse for the things that she has done, but she's the only one that's actually showing the truth or finding the truth right now. Nobody else seems to care.
No, she's putting out stuff because you pay her, and then she says nice things. Then she puts out information that is definitely wrong. Remember when I called her out? I was like, hey, you know how she said that the police were wrong with her initial traffic stop? And I went, no, they aren't. Here's why. Yeah, because she doesn't have any idea what she's talking about.
Every other cop and Joe and Dick and Harry right now just hopes that I burned in prison. And, in fact, the reality is I've never told anyone I'm a cop and never pulled anyone over.
That's a lie. And that's a lie. Boop. Boop.
So all I've ever done is the same thing.
What just happened? I missed a super chat. I thought I said it. Who'd I miss? Who's super chat I miss? Where's my video? What happened? Where'd it go? Hold on, folks. I'm gonna keep listening.
So that's what I've been doing for 10 years. So she's the only one that's finding the truth, where the lies are being made on police statements and then being lied to a judge, where we actually have two different affidavits from the same officer with different storylines. It's confusing, and I understand what you're saying. Trust me, I'm just as blown away as you.
Because once
they rewrote some of it to make more sense. I don't know what happened to my video, folks. I have no idea.
Start making these reports and we start documenting them, they're just contradictory to what I dealt with 2 years ago. And that's the problem, is that you start to lose that credibility that you had initially with me when you were dealing with me 2 years ago. And now this whole situation is, you were pretty adamant that she was stalking you and all these things and trying to, disrupt your life 2 years ago, and now she's the manager of the company. Sounds like
no, super chat. I found it. Is that the one we're talking about? Yeah, my brain is also hurting trying to figure this out. That's not the super chat I missed. Randy, what super chat did I miss? I'm so sorry. I said I did Marenchins, or was there a different one? Oh no, I'm sorry, Marenchins, but thank you. I apologize. I'm gonna give myself a very sad buzzer for that. That's on me. Oh God. Oh no. Hold on. JD's impulse control says, "Anal is work. Trust me." Thank you for your donation, for making me read that out loud. Petmets, thank you. Do it, never learn. Just answer what you are asked. Don't volunteer additional information. Obviously, Mayor can't teach him that either. He's been in court enough. You'd think he'd know that. That's Court 101 is when you have to testify. Do not volunteer excessive information. Do not. Don't.
Not a manager. No.
Sounds like she runs it.
No.
Thank you, Kyle.
And everything's
good.
What
What she's doing is nothing. Not everything's good. Trust me. What she's doing is she's trying to fix the wrongs that she's created. Mm-hmm. So
what? No, I said the good information from the sheriff's office thing. I said that. I read it. I read it in a voice and everything. But thank you anyway. How dare you? Trying to make a fool out of me.
He's talking to the people that
JD is currently in
are
jail,
somehow
yes.
connected to this Jay Horowitz guy.
That's my understanding.
And you don't think
I don't talk to her on a regular basis.
And she's employed, or she's not employed.
Thank you, Marenchins. Should interview JD and bop him on the head with your discount Blue Tours hammer. Oh, that's the one I missed. My bad. But yes, I should. Thank you, Rachel. Play stupid games with super prizes.
I don't know, but she does.
No, she's not an employee, but she does do a lot of things for my company.
And you pay her, meaning she's an employee.
What she's doing mostly is correcting the lies that are being out there. Okay. So she's dealing with that over there. I barely talk to her. She deals with other people that she works with there's some kind of investigation or some kind of group that they're finding the truth and all that, and she only communicates with me here and there. But one of the things that she did show to me was all the stuff that's happening and all the stuff that are being stated about me, and then she said that it was about her as well, so she filed as well, because
What's
the officer
happening?
advised me that I
What
should
is
tell
this
them
phone
to
call?
file as well. So I did.
All right, man. Well,
Arash, I missed you? What? No! Ah! What's happening? It's because I'm losing my mind listening to him. I am so sorry, everyone. It's because my computer got hacked. That's why. Yeah, that's the excuse. Bang bang. Nope. I'm gonna keep interrupting. And you can request this information yourself and listen to it uninterrupted.
I'll touch base with her.
Flicker.
Just you know what you can and you can't do, and just go with that. I mean, I'm not involved in any of the other stuff that you're going on.
It's almost
that
over.
You got going on, so I'll deal with what
Home
we got
stretch.
here, okay?
All right, sounds good, Detective.
All right, thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Yep, bye-bye.
Jennifer's hired someone to interrupt my streams, obviously. Ow! No.
150.
Ugh. All right. Wow, that was a thing. Arash, what do you say? I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm the worst. All right, we got more. Oh, I don't want to. Okay, it's short. It's short. Any questions, real quick? That was hard to go through. I was struggling there. Oh my God. Look, I hadn't heard this. I hadn't heard that yet. I didn't know how awful. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine. We're gonna keep going. My head actually hurts right now. Mark FM. Hey, Canadian soldier guy, right? Over on the east side? That sounds right. Thank you for the donation. He is such a narcissist and a liar. I'm surprised that when Dr. Phil introduced him, Jeremy didn't respond. You're a doctor? Me too. Yes. All right, this is just a voicemail, you say? While we're
This will be
listening.
a recorded controlled phone call with Jennifer Burton. She's a black female. Her date of birth is 10/19. Number is 1720. This number is 00284. This is a stalking harassment investigation. It is 2.
Okay, yeah, maybe this isn't anything.
Thank you for calling Metro State.
Oh, thank you, Rush. Thank you. I'm sorry, I missed your last one. Yes, my brain hurt. My brain hurts really bad. No, it's not that bad, but I think it's just wearing the headphones. But yeah, no kidding. Aaron, thank you. I'm generally starting to wonder if JD has an actual condition that prevents him from keeping his mouth shut. That square jaw, it's just too heavy. Keeps it open. He's got to find something to do with it while it's open.
State. We apologize, but currently all of our officers are either on another line
Officers, okay.
or in the field. If you leave a detailed message along with the date, time, and contact number where you can be reached.
Recording.
462.
Boring. All right, yeah. You think I can get Metro State? That was a very boring voicemail. Wow, words are hard. You think I could get them to pay me to record their thing for them? I hope so. That'd be amazing. I do it for free. Who am I kidding? I do it for free. What do you mean I'm not wearing headphones? What are these guys right here? Yeah. Couldn't do that. I didn't have headphones in my hands. In the field to them literally means in a field waiting for work. They just stand outside somewhere like, anyone call? This one's a bit longer.
This will be a recorded controlled phone call with Jennifer Burton. She is a black female. Her date of birth is 10/19/84. My name is Detective Bradley Smith. I'm with the Orlando Police Department, and I will be calling phone number area code 40749.
I'm being hacked again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm being hacked. I'm being bamboozled. We're going to let this play. I'm going to try to fix my...
934213.
Wow, that's loud. Okay. What is happening? What's going on? Yeah, clear that throat.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak with Miss Burton, please?
Yes. Hello. Hi.
Hi, this is Detective Smith with the Orlando Police Department. Just returning your phone call.
Yes. Hi.
I'm still being hacked.
Go ahead.
No,
What?
I'm just calling to figure out how I can help. What's going on?
No, I just I know you spoke to Jeremy on Friday, and I heard that you guys had like a not an intense conversation, but a conversation about some things from the past with me and Jeremy, and I wasn't really even sure if you were the detective for my. I went ahead and just assumed that you were the detective for my complaint
What's
as well.
happening?
And I know you kind of explained to Jeremy that this is basically like a misdemeanor situation, possibly even just like a civil restraining order situation. And I spoke to,
But I'm
what's
purple.
his name? Miss Scott? I think his name?
Massacott, Sergeant Massacott.
Massacott, sorry. Massacott. And he was just explaining to me, like, you know, what we would need to do as far as keeping a record of everything.
Right.
But yeah, when Jeremy told me that you wanted to speak to me, I said, okay, that's fine. And like I said, I know that you guys had some discussions about his, I guess, credibility and the fact that he and I
Oh, Jennifer will not do an interview with me.
and the things
Oh,
that he's
no.
said in the past. So I didn't know if that was affecting the decision to move forward.
Well, you know, we still got to have the underlying crime. And,
Right.
You know, there's got to be like nothing that, you know, it's sort of his job to kind of provide that credibility to me. And, you know, based on the history that I've had with him and I had with you from the last time I dealt with you guys.
I don't remember dealing with you. I don't remember talking to you, though.
Okay.
Okay. He had filed a police report a year ago about some text message that he I don't know if I ever did you or not. So
It was Officer Brian Chachowski or something like that. And I sent over, he said Jeremy said that I was stalking him. Jeremy was just mad because I broke up with him. We had just
So they
seen
were
each other
dating.
like 4 days prior to that. And so I sent over a
why
bunch of
did she
text
break
messages
up?
and
Hold
showed
on.
him what
Ah.
Jeremy had been saying to me. And I didn't hear anything back from you all.
Yeah, why did they break up? Because she found out he was a registered sex offender. And that he lied about who he was. That's why. And now she's back with him like an idiot.
Obviously that wasn't true because, you know, we're close
Oh, no, Real World Police is definitely winning.
today. So it was just Jeremy being upset.
right, and I didn't do anything with that case.
Right.
I specifically unfounded it because there was no crime that happened there. So
Right.
and he may have been upset, but I wasn't able to substantiate a crime. That's probably the reason why I did not reach out to you.
Okay.
I didn't feel
Yeah.
that there was a need to.
Yeah.
But as far as this situation and,
Mhm.
you know, the dynamic that you and him and his wife have, you know, just kind of, it does, in a way, lend to the credibility of his claim, but that doesn't mean that I wouldn't investigate it if I believe that there was a crime being committed. So it just makes it hard to move past that when he's making all these claims that there's a guy on the internet that's harassing him, and
Thank you, Joe.
and you're kind of mixed up in this.
I am in a weird
I
mood
know-
this evening. It's been a weird day. PetMeds, thank you. How many employees who are not really employees go through the trouble of calling a detective to help out their boss who is not really the boss? Good question. Almost like there's more to their relationship.
How am I mixed in it?
Are you claiming to be a victim here? Are you being harassed, or is it just him?
No, I'm saying that I'm being harassed too. I don't understand when you say I'm claiming to be a victim. I did make a report, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you are a complainant, and you're claiming to be a victim, so that's just
Okay.
the proper term that I'm using. So
Okay.
I wouldn't get hung up too much on that. It's just that the dynamic of everything that's going on here. I've watched the YouTube videos, and
Right.
there's just a lot of entertainment to it. And I was explaining to him that
Oh,
what
Mad
people
Turtle.
are doing here is entertainment. You know, I mean, he's been labeled as a police impersonator, and people pick up on that on the internet. And, you know, I mean, it's a YouTube video, and people make comments, and, you know, I mean, your information, I don't know if your information is public record, but his information is public record.
Yeah, that's true.
So
That's my phone.
you know,
Sorry.
if you're living with him or you're working with him, I don't know what your status with him is now.
I'm not living with him. No.
Okay.
Hi, Ryan.
I don't know.
Right, I understand.
I'm not living with him. I'm just living at his work. That's normal. Yeah.
I mean, if I know that my sergeant told you to document all this stuff. Is there any documentation that you have now?
Did I thank you, commentator
we have some
auditor?
screenshots.
For Jennifer and Jeremy, 0 roll, please 10. Thank you, and yes. Crispy Bacon, thank you. Just called her acting like I dialed the wrong number, and guess what I heard in the background? Your stream. What? Hi, Jennifer. I want that to be true. We're calling you out on potentially lying. I've done that to you in the past. That's for sure. I don't know if I've gotten anything specifically. I believe I've hit the button on you. We got your boyfriend, Jeremy, lying quite a bunch. But, yeah, here we are. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're here. I don't know if you are, but...
And things like that. But no, I haven't gone, in with like a notebook like he was telling me to do. I didn't go in and document every date and
Who are the
incident. That's
screenshots
something.
from? What?
Oh, okay, so I'm sorry to interrupt again. Jennifer, if you are here, now is the time to start taking notes, learn a few things. I do recommend checking out my previous stream, which was about the domestic violence and the situation you found yourself in. It happens. There's some good advice in there. Sort of breaks it down a little bit. It's long. My stuff's long. Throw it on when you're going to bed. Just let it lull you to sleep. But this one, I don't really know where this is going with you yet.
What are the
The
screenshots?
screenshots are just the things that he says about Jeremy, like calling him crazy, calling him a piece
Thank you,
of
Tony.
shit. Things that it's not just him saying, okay, here are these sorry, go ahead.
Is he calling it to him like in a text message, or is it just on the internet, like he's posting it on the website?
Oh, no. Yeah, we definitely, well, not we. He definitely gets a lot of crazy text messages from this person. I think he still has the screenshots of those. He gets voicemails, which he unfortunately deletes. I told him not to delete them, but he says that
He records everything else, but deletes those voicemails. That seems likely. Okay.
his box becomes full because he gets a lot of other crazy voicemails, too, from people. So, yeah, those are things that he has, for himself.
Look, if you're getting a lot of crazy voicemails, but you know who's sending very specific ones, you save those ones. You delete other ones. Or you transfer it to different storage media.
And some phone calls, like I've gotten some weird phone calls. Those are things that we've screenshot, and I would have to go back and write everything
on
out
earth?
with time
Hold on. Someone said if I said it, they'd wet themselves. What is happening?
and dates. But just based off of what your supervisor was saying, it just seemed like it was something that we would have to do for a little longer, as opposed to what is happening now. I just thought with Jeremy's situation, especially since it's been going on since January of this year, that was enough to show the harassment, the weekly harassment, sometimes 2-3 times a week.
Is he getting harassed from this guy Jay Horowitz, or is it someone else?
Oh, it's both. It's Jay Horowitz, and it's just his followers.
How does
I'm
Jay
frowning
Horowitz
right now.
have his phone number? Do they talk? Do they text back and forth? How does
They've talked before. Yeah, they've talked before. They've had conversations before. I don't know if I don't think they're friendly now, obviously. I don't think they're friendly now, but they've
Couldn't
spoken
imagine
before.
why.
Yeah.
Okay, and one of the things that I told Jeremy is just
Right.
stop talking to him. I mean, there are people like there are probably 3 or 4 different YouTube channels that I've seen so far of his videos, of Jeremy's videos.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And people use those for entertainment purposes, and they.
All hail the void. It reigns supreme. I can't figure it out, guys. She found out I knew she was watching, so Jennifer hacked the stream. That is obviously a joke, but what on earth is happening? Garnet, thank you. There he goes. In lieu of the vintage motorcycle cop toy you missed out on buying. Hey, I appreciate it. We'll see if we can't find one. Thank you. All right, I fixed it for now. We'll see what happens. We got more audio.
They narrate them, and they probably say a lot of things that aren't true. I don't know, but...
Oh, I do my fact checking.
Jeremy's saying that...
I'm no King's Palace. That was a little joke there for you.
A lot of those things aren't true. I'll believe them. But there's... that in itself is not a crime.
Look, I don't know if King's Palace doesn't fact check. People have brought up some concerns to me, that's all. All right, just to be nice.
Go on. But just stop engaging.
Is it not cyber stalking? I mean, I understand. Listen, I understand that because we've been talking to attorneys and stuff like that. So I know at some point.
Thank you, Timothy. Little pair. Oh, to you as well.
That I know it's a civil situation, civil litigation. I understand, but it doesn't fall under cyber stalking.
It's a very, very gray area with that, and I would say that if it's
cyber stalking is very tricky.
If
can be,
this guy is not directly messaging him through like Facebook or YouTube or anything like that, if he's just making a video and just saying things that aren't true, then I don't believe that it meets the threshold for cyber stalking.
That would be a civil defamation suit. Cyber stalking would have to be direct content or actually requesting people to contact Jeremy. I've seen neither of those things. Cyber stalking does get won. Like, people do win cyber stalking cases. Just this isn't it. It requires some pretty specific stuff. One, that the person being cyber stalked is afraid for their safety potentially. Threats are being communicated. That calls are being repeatedly made by a person. Not that we can prove that real world police is making those phone calls. But with the intent to harass, that sort of thing. There are specific things that need to be met. Those do not appear to be met here.
And especially when these... I've seen a couple of videos where he's actually gone on to people's shows and talked about these things. I guess it's...
they're talking about me again. All right, it's lovely. I love it. Thank you so much, Detective Smith. You have... I said it before I even knew you knew about this channel. Phenomenal phone interviews. Very impressed. Obviously, you've been doing this longer than I have, I assume. So it's not surprising you're very good, but you're very good.
It's a YouTube video?
Yeah, that was a mistake, but yes.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's Jay. I don't know if it's another guy, whatever, but that certainly doesn't help it. Those are, it's hard to claim that that's not wanted when you're doing it. It's got to be unwanted communication. And
I'm sorry, Metro State Airwolf trailer? That I'm going to watch later.
Of course, meet that threshold, but...
Right. That was not Jay Horowitz. That was someone else who has another channel. But I understand what you're saying.
Mm-hmm. Right. And that's just... That stuff sticks around forever,
Yeah.
So, I would just recommend that, for one, don't do the things that got you in trouble before, and don't engage with these people when they reach out to you.
I've been saying it from the beginning.
Everybody wants a like on their YouTube video, and that's what this is all.
Thank you. Good point, Detective Smith. Hey, if you haven't liked this video and you feel like liking it, helps me out, I think. Like, there's an algorithm. I don't know how it works. But, if you haven't hit that like button you want to, please feel free. Jennifer's Pharmacist. Thank you for your donation. At this point, she's pretty much a full-time job for me. Wow. Hey, Jennifer, I didn't encourage him to say that. It's not cyberstalking.
All about.
Exactly.
And I'm not saying run and hide and all those things, but just do some things to protect yourself. Maybe get a new phone number. I mean, your address is public record. I think that...
Thank you, Ryan.
If there's anything you can do about that, especially if you own a home. But,
So So did you reach out to Jay Horowitz, or are you just going to leave it alone? Because I think Jeremy said that he asked you not to reach out if it wasn't going to.
No, he said it's not worth it if you're just not going to file charges.
Move forward.
Well, she said she thinks. You know what? That's not a statement of fact. That's a belief. It's not worth the button. Close.
I have not.
Because that would
be. I don't know who he is. There's a bunch of Jay Horowitz is in the system, but I don't. If you told me who it was and how to reach out to him, and you wanted me to, I would. I would just tell you. I would just tell him.
I mean, no, he can. This detective can definitely figure it out. He just doesn't care. He might have done like a name search. I'm like, yeah. But yeah, there's an email listed. He could have reached out through that. Maybe he did. I don't know.
Stop. But
that might make it worse.
Mm-hmm.
Because just being told to stop is not enough.
And then the guy.
And yet here we are. This information that we're reviewing right now would have been reviewed earlier or published earlier, I assume, unless Real World Police already has it. Probably does. I don't know, actually. But yeah, if he'd been contacted, he'd be like, cool, I want that as well.
He puts me on his YouTube channel, and he's saying that
Right.
he received a call from the Orlando Police Department, and then that just creates more of an issue. So
exactly. No, I understand. Well, I mean, we just wanted to try. The officer was there. We were making a report about a theft, and
Oh, Joe Breezy Jr., thank you. Wait for it. Thank you so much. I wish I could hang longer, but I'll have to catch up later. Just need to hear started before I left. Hello. Yeah, you know it. We're getting close to wrapping it up. You're not going to miss too much, but I do encourage you to come back, listen to the rest of it if you want, and should be right about now. Wait for it. That's good. Yeah.
That's not a firearm, Sergeant. Sergeant.
I forgot I turned up my volume. That scared me. Tired. Oh, I get a button for that. All right. Wow, that actually spooked me. That's embarrassing.
And so when the officer was there, Jeremy just brought it up. He said, well, do you want to do the report against the YouTuber? And I said, sure. And then the officer said, let's just do it online. So we just did it online, and that was it.
And we read that one.
And I told him I'd find out. I think it was Detective Blondie
Thank you,
who had
James.
that case.
Hi.
So
Yeah.
I'll find out.
Oh, they talked today. Yeah, and she wants the interview or the timestamp of when that person said that they stole the items when they were being interviewed by Orange County. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sigh.
Well, like I said to Jeremy, I don't know if you're engaging. It doesn't sound like you're engaging in this stuff, but
No,
just from what I've talked to Jeremy, and he seems like he's an alpha just like everybody else, and he's engaging in these things like
Contradict him. Come on, Jennifer. Come on.
Like they're
to
just
control it.
Right. And some things you just don't have control over. I would just ignore it.
Exactly. I don't even watch the videos. I said, Jeremy, stop watching the videos. He'll send me screenshots of comments, and I'm like, Jeremy, stop reading the comments. I don't understand. Just stay away from it. But
yeah, no, the comments
I guess
are brutal.
it's harder when it's about you.
Right.
So.
Right. And
it's fair.
I mean, he's out there. Unfortunately, he's.
Hey, what's up, Richard? Thank you. At Jennifer's Pharmacist. All right, hold on. I gotta read this. Can't make it to the phone right now. Breaking open a Tesla battery for more lithium from a number one patient. Oh my God, that's brutal. And Jennifer, I didn't tell him to say that, or her. Either way, don't know. I just want to be an alpha, just like Jeremy. Well, if Jeremy's an alpha, I do not want to be one.
YouTube. I don't even know the term to use.
She's so giggly.
I mean, if you search for certain key terms, he pops up. So.
Right. Yeah, I know.
So.
I know. Well, I appreciate the phone call, and I understand there's not much we can do. We'll just keep
some of
doing
your
what
comments.
Your supervisor said and what you said, and that's pretty much it.
Talking about you, Comfort Doll.
Okay. If you guys need anything, if it's an emergency, obviously, you need the police, dial 911. If you need to make a new report, you got to do that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ms. Burton. Bye-bye.
All right, bye.
No.
1625.
Oh, it's so loud. All right. Well, there's that. That's all I have, I think. Right now, I do have to sort of start wrapping this up. I got places to be. I got things to do. Stuff. Questions. What are your questions? Hit me with them. Oh, yeah. Also, Real World Police won that battle. Shockingly. Sweep the leg. Oh. Yeah, no, I have to call that person back. Anyway, what is my favorite law? Physics? Law physics. I don't know what that is. Why are they not charging stolen valor? Probably because they have so many other charges. Why waste money throwing one more on? What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? It's that African European swallow. Hey, Stacy, thank you. Once I put together a information that does not draw attention to the people involved, I will put out information on what happened on my day and what's been happening over the last months. But yeah. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, how old is this recording? This is from September 2020. Light thingy. How to interrogate Jay? Shine a light right in his face and I wouldn't. No, I'd gain rapport, just like Sergeant Smith does, and be his friend and get all the information out of him. Upcoming court charges appearance for Motor One. I do not have that information, unfortunately, in front of me. But Aussie Pastor, I think Master Sergeant Retired did have something about possible charges being reviewed. But I don't know. But, it's probably just reflection off cars hitting the windows coming in. Because, I only have a garage and a laundry room. But I got to get going. I will see you guys later when I have some stuff to put out. I got some videos to make. I don't know what the next stream will be. But court hearing, pre-trial conference on Friday, by the way, is what I'm being told. So, I am getting out of here. You all have been fantastic. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are so generous with your time, donating to the channel, the likes, the subscriptions. Phenomenal. Love it. Thank you. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Haha. Just for fun. Just get out of here. And until the next time, ladies and gentlemen, be good. Stay safe. Pause for dramatic effect.